A record attendance of nearly 88,000 people waited to see if a team from Northern Ireland could bring the All-Ireland Senior Football Championship across the border for the first time. While Kevin Musson leads Mackay, Doherty, Lavery, Lennon, O'Neill, O'Hagan, Dan McCartan, Carey and Morton. Carey gets possession at midfield. Tears down the touchline. Kicks in. Jim McCartan sends to Sean O'Neill. Sean crosses it into the square. Paddy Doherty's there, but he's pulled down. It's a penalty. Paddy Doherty takes the kick. It's another goal. Down are 2 goals in front. Down had changed the seemingly unalterable course of history and humbled the greatest football county of them all in the process. Kevin Musson has become the first man from across the border to receive the Sam Maguire Cup and to be congratulated by Uthron Nehera.
It was the biggest moment in your life, Kevin, was it? So far. I said it must be... Oh, I'd better come you there. It must be the hell of a business, though, really going up there to take the cup at the end of a match like that.
It was.
Yeah.
But Sue down, I'm looking forward to seeing Draymond tomorrow.
That was... what was it, that was 61, wasn't it, Kevin? 61?
60.
60, and Paddy was the following year.
Paddy was 61.
Paddy was 61. Paddy's here tonight. Paddy Doherty's there tonight. He's sick of Paddy's well. Send him out loving good wishes then. But what about it though, Kevin? Like, I mean, you're captain now. Paddy was captain in the other year. But what is it a tougher scene now, like, do you think, than it was in your time?
I begin to think we were amateurs compared to the present setup.
Yeah, yeah.
They work very, very hard. I think their commitment's bigger than ours, really.
All the skills.
But we were as fit as any team in 60. I think that's all you can ask of a team.
Was it what Jimmy was saying back there about, you know, that you train as hard as the lads nowadays in difficult situations?
Yes, we trained as hard as we knew.
Yeah.
But
there are new skills come into the game,
yeah,
Kevin, though.
The game is different, very, very different now. That hand pass, the speed.
It is speeded up.
Speeded up, yes.
Have the lads learned things from, there's a question I ask myself sometimes, positional play, like, have they learned anything from looking at the box and themselves, for example, and looking, for example, at some of the soccer stuff?
They're a very clever bunch. They learn all the time.
Yeah, on both sides, you
On both sides. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
you're that bit fair-minded, do you not?
Oh, yes. I'm very fair.
Yeah, very fair, provided down wins. That's what you are. Yes. Come on, we'll stop this old talk now. I was going to call it something else there a minute ago. Let's have another piece of the action. This one now is from the 68 and the 91 All-Ireland finals with the captains of both teams in action, Joe Lennon in 68 and Paddy O'Rourke on the ball in 91. Here we go.
Down towards Dennis O'Sullivan. Dennis can't quite reach high enough, and it's Sean O'Neill with the ball now. Intended pass over to the far wing. It goes to Peter Rooney. Peter takes a shot, and it is another point. Another point for down.
I'm very honoured to have been the captain of such a fine team. And
Conway, one of the patrons of the Gaelic Athletic Association, presenting the Sam Maguire Cup to the down captain, Joe Lennon.
It's with Mickey Linden. Linden yet to score in this game. Now's his chance. He's put it over. It's a wonderful moment for Paddy O'Rourke for Down, accepting the Sam Maguire Cup. Down have won the championship.
68, Joe, wasn't it?
that's right, Liam.
You were captain that year, weren't
That's
you?
right, yes.
Who was around you now? Give us some of the names. Throw out some of the names of us.
Oh, well, we still had Paddy and Sean from the
60s team.
the 60s team.
60s, yeah.
Oh, and then Danny Kelly, a great character in the goals.
Yeah.
John Purdy up front, John Murphy.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of very, very fine players.
Yeah. Was Sean gone by then, Sean and Kevin?
Kevin's gone, Sean was still there.
Sean was still there, yeah.
Yes.
What about that, though, Joe? I want to ask you that question. What do you say to each other at half-time? How did you change over at half-time then? Are we winning or losing at half-time?
We were, I think we were winning at half-time and winning fairly comfortably, but at that half-time I had to make a decision whether or not to come off because I'd been injured, and I decided to come off. Anyhow, the half-time was handled by the manager, Jerry Brown, very well, and he sent the boys out very well prepared for the next half, and they played extremely well.
What's that?
After a false start due to Kevin Heffernan's enthusiasm, Simon Dignan got the game going and the battle was on for Ireland's greatest prize. Murray to John Timmins. Timmins upfield. Out to Paddy Hawke. A fast sprint by Paddy Hawke down the far wing and across to Kevin Heffernan. Heffernan turns and shoots and Dublin are 2 points ahead. Colm Mulholland takes a free, which is cleared out by Larfo. Dublin certainly had the edge in attack in the first half, but they also had a strong wind in their favour, and we wondered if their interval lead of 4 points would be sufficient. Then comes the final blow. The centre comes to Johnny Joyce, and he coolly crashes home Dublin's second goal, and to make quite certain of it, Paddy Farnan adds it a finishing touch. But here they come. The Dublin supporters who have seen the Sam Maguire Cup elude their team for 16 years can be justly proud of this great side.